We're now live, as we figured this out. So, hello everyone. Is there anyone here? If you are,
sorry,
put in a comment. I'm sorry, but so okay. I'm joined with Nathan and come here, you bastard. You can see his reflection.
You can see him in the reflection.
And Chatfield.
Hi.
This looks really, really professional for some reason.
Hey, TJ.
Hey, TJ. Oh, thank God. Someone.
One person trashed in Lake Garda. Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Yeah. So our internet can go at any point. It looks like a press conference, doesn't it? It's odd. Yeah. Oh, so you don't need to take a picture because this is recorded.
Where's my water?
This is more fun. Okay. That's Darla in the background.
It feels like we're
Absolutely
being much more official than
Yeah.
everything. Like Brian has a statement for the world.
Hi, Kristen.
Welcome, everyone. No.
We just had to back him up.
This makes it look proportional, like Brian is actually evenly.
Well, just make it a bit more proportional.
No, I look fatter. Come up there. But no, it's anyway. Hello, Facebook user. Yo, back at you. Now, if you could use StreamYard so we know who you are, that'd be fantastic.
Nice.
So,
How much you want to bet it's like Lars or Kev?
Facebook.
it is probably Lars or Kev.
Yeah.
It's probably Kev. I don't think Lars would go, yo. He would be like, oh my God, I love Nathan.
Oh, Harmon.
Yeah. Oh,
That's Harmon.
Hey, Cooper.
Hey, Harmon. But yeah.
Models. No, they're in the chat. The models are all in the chat.
Yeah. Have you ever? Oh, the hair's fun. You know what? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, shake it out, baby.
Shake it out. Okay, fine. So I regret everything.
Wait,
It really
let me
looks
shake mine
more
out.
like a mop that way.
It does. It does.
Dakota. Is this somebody pretending to be Dakota?
Oh, he sees two people he really likes.
And we must fight to death because there will only be two after this.
Oh God. But yeah, ponytail. Who knew? But what was I going to say?
Mine's really small.
Yeah.
Ponytail.
Hey, Don. But yeah. So oh God.
Oh wow, that's a comment.
The weirdest gangbang porno I've ever seen.
You really have to watch your search history.
What's that? Hey, Head, what's that word for your best goat?
Classified. But yeah. So we've had a few bottles of wine today, shared obviously, and we've gone on adventures, and we have another, I think, 10 or 11 bottles back with us. And yeah, so we are just hanging around to say hello for a little bit, answer any questions that you want to ask these two,
Or that guy.
Yeah, either or. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them at. I forgot how to words.
Jesus.
Yeah, throw them at us.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
We
Can
are
you use
experts
conditioner?
at the English language.
no, I don't know where your one put the fucking shampoo. Like, did anyone know where the shampoo is?
No.
Well, okay.
It's BYOS.
It's only day 2. We'll find the shampoo.
There's hand wash. You could use that.
Yeah.
Wine and words are perfect, yes.
Perfect.
Much typing,
Much
much
time.
editing afterwards.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this has been wonderful. Just hanging out with everyone. Just being able to kind of talk about books, stories, stuff like that, and get absolutely trashed.
We're working very hard.
Yeah.
Or hardly working.
Hardly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're researching lots of things.
Oh God.
So I haven't actually cuddled Chatfield, and I would. Do you want to tell them about the bed?
No, it's not telling him about the bed.
So Chatfield had a moment yesterday, where if you were to guess out of this list of 3 people, who would break a bed by laying down on it? Your answer would be fucking wrong, because it was Chatfield. Twice. On one side of the bed, he sat down. I heard a snap, and I was like, "Oh my God, is he okay? Is it not he okay?"
Yeah, you thought it was someone else upstairs.
I thought it was someone upstairs. I was like, "Oh no, Ben is dead." And then I rushed down, and all I hear is laughing. And then I just see, like, I walk in and there's two people just like squatted down in pajamas holding up a mattress, and Chatfield being like, I don't know, I just fell into bed and it just snapped. And then we asked him to recreate the scene, and he broke the other half. And that was entertaining. Also, he didn't know how to use the sink. It was one of those push down ones. It was really funny. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that was great.
You're so entertained.
I'm so entertained. We were here less than 24 hours, and I was like, this is my favorite
also,
story.
the way that you showed up at the doorway was just like, so we were fixing it, and then you were just at the doorway, just like, what the fuck do we, why did, oh, I'm entertained. There was many emotions in like 3 seconds that happened.
Just happened.
Yeah.
He was actually waiting for the bed to break the whole time.
Yeah. No, actually, sorry.
The excuse to get them in the room.
Harmon, this is a place Chatfield got. I had to run through 14 corridors to get to his room to investigate. Yeah, it's not a one bed. You know, just like, oh no, I'm in the wrong wing. Better go to the other one.
It just snapped. That sounds like the title of your next sex story. Anyway.
I'm going to need you to recreate and reenact this on like screen like now. No, I don't think that's wise at all. So let's not do that. Hey, BJ.
Try not to get charged any extra for broken furniture on this retreat.
Yeah, that would be ideal. We know it's the next title. But yeah, so when's the next European vacation?
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, like we like.
When is it?
He's moving to the Netherlands next April. That's fantastic.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, no, we could absolutely do that. We could do a few of these.
Yeah, Ireland.
Ireland, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
this man is actively fucking trying to recruit everyone. Yeah, we can swear on this, right? Cool.
Yeah,
anyway,
absolutely.
so we can swear on it now. But yeah, he's actively trying to recruit every single writer he can speak to go to Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shameless.
And it's working because like everyone wants to go see Ireland, and then they're like, yeah, okay.
Face tattoo. I think you're voted in, Harmon.
Yeah, like tell you what, we'll save that for the next European adventure where you come along, and then you can be the first person to get a face tattoo.
Yeah.
Excellent, Scotland 2024. I'm liking this.
Yeah.
Boozy places. This is good. I like this. As in places with alcohol.
Yeah.
It's not like FIFA where they just fucking put in places where you can't drink.
Well, there's also the fact that right now the laptop is on top of six bottles of wine. That is on laptop stand. So
is it okay that we have them on their side?
Who?
The bottles. Who?
Yeah.
There's Breaking Bad, and then there's
too.
Breaking Beds.
Right.
Episode 2 coming soon. Oh, TJ. But
it's a slice of life bed breaking.
I really should get my own OFA at this point.
OFA, OnlyFans assistant?
No, I don't think that pays much. I think they're called fluffers.
Oh. Now we're back to the TJ's original comment.
Are you sure? Oh, no.
Chatfield, no, when you say again, people are going to think that I spooned him last night. I did not. We all had different beds. Hi, Connor. So the last time I spooned Chatfield was like ages ago, a month and a half ago. So
I have a fear reflex.
It's great. Like he fucking gassed out that room. Something serious. Like I wouldn't be repeated. Like he doesn't look that harmful, but Jesus Christ. It actually looks like you have breasts. Do you see it? It actually. You're flexing.
You gotta have something to grab when you're spooning. Come on.
Oh God. So
I can see you just looking in that.
I was like, what is that? Yes, we're silly, sorry. Anyway, does anyone have any fucking questions? So
how
we
much
can.
wine? That's a question.
How much wine do we have, or did we drink? Well, both is the answer is probably 12.
So we tried, I think, 15 different wines.
Yeah.
And 2 grappas.
Yeah.
Which were excellent, incredible. And then we bought 11? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, I didn't count the
11.
grappas. It would have been, yeah, so it would have been,
Plus the grappas.
yeah. That was nice.
Oh, on a scale of 1 to Vegas, how drunk are you? No.
We're about a 3.
Yeah.
It was a well-paced day, continuous,
Yeah.
but not dramatic.
I had lobster for the first time. That was nice. That was entertaining. Didn't know how to do it. It was
Yeah.
so much butter. Darla helped.
Yeah,
Darla literally
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, here, honey," and then took the fucking tools off me and cracked open the claws.
What is that tool thing called? The one that
I don't know. It was like grips, cracker.
It's a cracker.
So
Okay.
they took the cracker was taken from you because you covered it in butter, and then just went, "Oh, I'm not going to do this. It's covered in butter. It's so
Yeah.
much butter."
I'm not saying that I gave up, but I fucking just like released it into the linguine, and I was in like, "I'm done with this."
Be free with your people.
Be free. I should have gone up to the window and just thrown the lobster into the ocean and be like, "No,
that was a pond, sir.
Go back. Oh,
be
wrong.
free."
Yeah, that's not a saltwater
That's why Brian needs a chaperone. Whoa! In
Yeah.
my defense, I made it here by myself.
Kind of.
There was a touch and go moment with train
The
platforms,
train
but
was
I made it
exciting.
here.
And the Irish have been actually looking for guidance on this specific journey for at least a decade.
Yes.
Yeah. Very much triggered. Thank you, TJ. So, what books are y'all currently? What I read that.
What books are y'all current? Right, fuck. Writing currently.
Nathan?
Masters of language.
Do it in train.
Masters of language. Okay, I am currently writing a trilogy in the Shattercroft world called Dungeon Accountant, and I am writing that with the lovely Erin Michael Ritchie, who co-authored the core trilogy with James Hunter. So, having an absolute blast writing that with Erin.
Excellent. I'm writing Quest Academy. No one cares. You? I care. No, as in like it'll be a few months. It's going to be fun, and yeah, it is. I'm going to be writing lots while I'm here. I can't
Do
wink.
you have something in your eye?
I can't wink. Could you wink for me and just pretend I did it?
Like that?
Oh,
There you go.
thank you. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And you? What are you writing?
Books.
Cool.
Is that what they call these things?
That was.
Ah,
No, I'm working on a new fantasy series. I think we've got the short stories are already done. I think we're putting out the information on a newsletter, so every single month you get like a kind of update on actually like where our progress is with which books we're doing.
Mhm.
But yeah, we've got 4 books, 4 short stories, which are not going to come out for a little bit. And then working on the first of a brand new series. Might be starting another series up as well. But yeah, everything that I'm looking at right now is a new fantasy series, just because I did sci-fi and then I kind of jumped back over to fantasy just because different things interest me. And so yeah, doing that, and it's going to be like kind of is more progression fantasy and like epic fantasy than like hard stats and stuff.
yeah.
I kind of want to change my answer now because you just like went way over the top there.
Thank you.
Like most people just say a title of something and then they move on to the next thing.
Didn't even give a title.
No, you see, I have 17 ideas that I'm working
At
on
least.
at the minute, and yeah, there's like loads that are great.
Fidget
And
spinner.
yeah, oh god,
Did you want to reenact your fidget spinner
Oh,
discussion?
no, that's all his idea.
okay. So since there is some topical debates on ideas being stolen, too soon? Is it too soon? Okay, I'll give you all an idea that you can definitely not steal. Okay, this
Oh,
is
no,
mine. No, don't tell them. Okay,
No, tell him.
tell them.
Let's see
Okay.
what they come up with.
So what if
Fidget spinner fanfic.
an isekai story in which the system in that new world tries to acclimatize things it doesn't understand? So it's like, oh, you're wearing clothes, they'll become armor. Cool. But it finds a fidget spinner and it's like, that's clearly a fucking weapon. And it's like, oh, it keeps gaining momentum. Oh, it must be an evolutionary weapon. So imagine this story where fucking fidget spinner weapon. Yeah. Beyblade. It's essentially Isekai Beyblade.
Fidget spinners.
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, and we were talking about how it'd be like a distraction device.
I think
like,
it would also be.
like,
It's a
oh.
Yeah, it's a stunning weapon, right? Because it focuses their attention on one thing briefly enough to destroy them, like explode the back of their skull.
Oh my god. So Harmon, I'm working on The Life and Times of Brian Nordon, a sexy space-time fidget spinning adventure. I don't know.
I
I
like
want to
it.
see the blurb before I invest in that story.
Imagine him just like 2 fidget spinners, you know, like super like ready to fight, and then
Yeah.
just yeah, like one's like really green and pink and purple and all that. And the other one's, you know, like all crazy colors they could be.
Can we decorate the fidget spinner like the glaive from Krull? Like that bladed
Absolutely.
weapon? Yeah.
I was kind of thinking like the
That's nasty.
Rasengan from Naruto.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
was
Imagine the
Yeah.
problem though, if these things are in constant momentum, you can never let them go.
What if you eventually got them to the point where you could like levitate just Sorry.
One fidget spinner is the angel, the other is the devil. Fuck. Wow.
Yeah. Brian, how far are you in Quest Academy 2 and have you decided on a name yet? Oh shit. So when I was asked, we had recently had a writers kind of like not mini writer retreat thingy at my place a few days ago with Melanie and a few of the others. And they asked me what the name of my book was. I was like, Quest Academy. And they were like, no, but the book, Brian, that's the name of the series. And I was like, Quest Academy. And they're like, but how do you differentiate between book 1, 2, and 3? And I'm like, oh shit. So I have no idea what the name is. Okay. And I'm 21 chapters into book 2. So it's currently at around 50,000 words at the minute. But we're still in editing on book 1. So that's in developmental edits at the moment. So it's currently at around 215,000 words completed on book 1. Book 1, book 2, and book 3. That's good. Yeah, so I kind of fucked it on the semester thing, TJ, as I intended on writing semester 1 for book 1, and it turns out that the 215,000 words covers a month. So it might be the semester 1 trilogy, which doesn't say much for my pacing, but
It's going to
I don't
be
know.
January.
yeah, but
Quest
like
Academy, January, year 1.
But can you imagine that omnibus? It's going to be something like 70 hours of audio.
Some schools are quarterly, so you could do a trilogy per quarter
Yeah.
and do a dozen books to get through 1 year.
Yeah, look.
That'd be fine.
No. It took an entire book to explain a month, not a week. I realized that my defense isn't that great, though.
You realized it as you were saying it.
Yeah, I know. And Harmon, like, god damn it. 700 hours. No,
You know when he
no,
was
70.
talking about
Only
the
70
devil
hours.
and the angel, I can see it playing out. It's him and Mel right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
No,
But
Melanie's
they'll
just the
switch
devil and the
places.
devil.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's like degrees of devil.
Oh god. But no, it's a good story. Like I've a few people reading it at the minute that are really enjoying it, which is nice. Always nice to hear that it's not a piece of shit. But it's great. So we'll see.
I think I did see a question of that by TJ.
There were a couple.
Oh.
One up
Oh,
above was
yeah.
who in your writing career?
That
Yeah.
was it, yeah.
Okay. Will we just read it silently, or is someone going to attempt it?
Who helped you get to a new level in your skills and talents? I mean, I don't really have any skills or talents, so it wasn't a giant leap or anything. It's hard to say because it's an amalgamation of so many different people who have spoken words of wisdom, but in each set just makes a little difference. So you go to cons and you hear things like, write actively or plot in a mirror fashion or think about how your side characters are pulling your main character off course. So all these little tidbits add up over time. So I don't think I could pin it on one person. I think it's just thousands and thousands of little details that people add to your writing craft over time that all kind of create a single voice eventually for an author. So I wouldn't pin it on one poor bastard. I'll blame it all on myself.
So
I like that. I like that.
I apologize, but I've done a Harmon and I've forgotten the question. Could you
Who
just
influenced you and
who influenced
helped
There
bring
we
your
go.
skills to a new level?
me? Skills to a new level is The Princess Bride. I was actually talking about this the other day. Yesterday, it was just that I had no idea that I was being trolled by a book because when in the reading of The Princess Bride, it is two stories essentially. One of the ongoing legal battle against S. Morgenstern's estate, the original writer of The Princess Bride by S. Morgenstern, which is a meaty tome of thousands upon thousands of pages, where 64 pages are dedicated to the hats worn by one of the princesses. But then the ongoing legal battle to, you know, make an abridged version of the best story ever. So when you're reading this book, you're reading the real world stuff, and then you're also reading the story of Fezzik, you know, the Inigo Montoya, you're the Dread Pirate Wesley. Anyone that knows me knows that, like, Wild Cards was written The Dread Pirate, because I absolutely loved The Princess Bride when I was growing up. Because when I went into the library to ask to read S. Morgenstern's version of The Princess Bride, I was told that he didn't exist. The entire story was a fabrication. So the author kind of tricked me, essentially, into thinking that I was reading about real world facts and the movie deals and everything like that. It was all a work of fiction. And just knowing that was possible, and that it was possible to just completely fuck with the, you know, the reader, I was like, that is something that really, really leveled me up. And over to you.
I'm gonna say, like, so for a long period of time, I thought like it was just based on just read more, write more kind of thing. I didn't think there was like a way to level up quickly and take advice and stuff. But two books and two people that I thought were actually really, really useful was Make Every Word Count by Gary Provost. Yeah, Provost. Yeah. I'm gonna mess up that pronunciation. I don't know myself, but that was a great book because it really went into like he showed his love for writing, and that I thought, you know, like understanding writing and breaking down a lot was like kind of like making it very clinical. And it's clear his passion behind it, and it's clear how much he loves just living in languages and also like presenting like the best story and changing it and using it for impact, which was really, really cool. And the other was I think it's The Fantasy Formula by what's her name?
Who is that?
Are you okay?
I just saw Paul's question.
Oh, I don't know.
I've already picked yours. Sorry. Geneva, could you put up Paul's one? Yeah. You all should pick one another's spirit animals and say why it's been their animal. Example, Harmon is a screaming goat that's been dropped on his head. So Michael's Chatfield's one, and I don't really want to get into details, but his spirit animal is a skunk. Because it's a skunk that's very anxious and very easily frightened. Because at any point in time, he will just literally fucking spray the most horrendous odors. It's actually atrocious. Being downwind of it is not pleasant. Fair?
God's walking right in your eye.
Please no.
There's a good thing there's a door behind us.
Yeah.
Considering Brian's reluctance to walk anywhere today beyond a couple hundred feet, I think maybe your spirit animal is the prehistoric giant sloth.
Yes, that is the coolest. And they're so cuddly, but with claws.
Yes.
I'm so happy
Giant,
with that.
cuddly clawed animal. Who doesn't want to go anywhere?
Now you have
fast?
to pick Nathan's.
Nathan, I think you're a surprising screaming llama. Yeah, like
Literally.
like you'll be standing there and just right next to you go.
Oh,
And
it
you're
wasn't
just like,
prepared.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, Jesus. And then you're like, oh, you're lovely, but God, you scared the crap out of me.
But no, he's like, yeah, you start screaming, you start shitting yourself, and I have a nap. So this is great.
Perfect.
But was there another one, Melanie? No one read your comment about mine being My Little Pony.
It's just because we all know you're a brony.
Oh, God no. Are your compatriots eating and forcing you to watch and not partake?
No, we had cheesecake with our mains.
Yeah. So, like, if anything, Chatfield has actually been enabling me. Where I was there looking, going like, will I get this? Will I eat that? And he just turned around and was saying like, why don't we just get cheesecake with our meal?
Everything.
Yeah. So that seemed to work. But yeah, and then like after it, I was like, that was a fantastic decision. And he just smiles at me, and I'm like, what the fuck are you smiling for? And he's like, gelato. And then we had gelato. And then it was like, do you want to go back and drink more wine? And I was like, fuck it.
Obviously.
So yeah. You have to eat everything in Lake Garda. The food is gorgeous. Yes,
I don't
yes,
know.
it is.
I don't know. That was the food is gorgeous. Just makes me think like you can't eat a mountain.
Melanie, we're having a tough time just fucking explaining to taxi drivers where the fuck we are. It's like,
Padang,
Padang, Padenge?
Padang.
Are we in Padenge?
Pingahay.
Pendejo. No. Yes, are there any other questions before we wrap up? Because, yeah, we're just kind of talking to
We're out
ourselves
of
here.
brain cells.
We are very much out of brain cells. We've been at this for over 12 hours. Our breakfast was wine tasting. We actually did wine tasting for breakfast. Please tell me. Oh, you bastard! Why? Oh, fucker.
All right, I'm out.
Like, that is actually that is a crime. Like, that's, oh, God. Not yum.
Not
Dawn,
yum.
sorry. I know you're talking about the food, not what just happened. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, it's still wafting. Get out.
No.
Sorry. You better give me notice next time you decide to head to Garda. I mean, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We gave you months of
We
notice.
tried.
Yeah. By the way, congratulations, Melanie, on the new job, and that prevented her from being here. But yeah, it's we'll give you notice next time. Maybe, I don't know. This was really fun without you. I'm not saying that it would be more fun without you going forward, but it's really fun without you so far. But it's only day 2 of like 9, 10, 9.
We just
Nine.
young.
Yeah. Did you see the way he smiled, TJ, when he left? Piece of shit.
No, because that was
That's
like
how
a
he
free.
did not suffer the consequences of his
Oh,
own
God.
action.
That was just slippage.
Oh God. But yeah, sorry. Oh, slippage. why is that so wrong? Don't encourage him, Don. But
I can't laugh too hard, or then we have a problem.
yeah, and you haven't noticed, but all the seats are like literally like transparent. So if you have an accident, there will be evidence. So, what's
That
it?
wasn't me.
10
But no.
days will be rough.
That's why I've been sitting.
So we went to a few wineries today, and it was really, really fun. Tasted stuff, and then like at the end, it was just like, "Do you have any questions?" Like, yes. Can we buy all of these? So once we run out of them, we'll probably go to either more wineries or find something else. But yeah, I imagine that the next few days are going to be eventful. But tomorrow is probably going to be the day I either drown in the pool or that I just, flop around and just embrace my spirit animal that I've been so fondly given.
Slot
I am slothing out. Future episodes will be, so when was the first time you got Chatfielded? And all it will be is when he gas chambered you. Yeah, no drowning. I will try my best. Well, jealous, but I'll get over the FOMO eventually. No, you won't. This will remind you all the time of how amazing this was, and probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you couldn't go on, Melanie. But don't worry, I'm sure that won't haunt you and, eat at you. But yeah.
I can feel her texting me right now.
Oh, like I'm dead. She knows where I live, but not for the next 9 days. So
We don't know where we live for the next 9 days.
Yeah.
We can say it properly.
I don't. But yeah, it's. Sorry, Geneva told me I'm not allowed to drown in the pool until I do something for the publishing company. Whoops. And I was like, "Oh, being facetious. Oh shit, responsibilities. Whoops." But yeah, it's. But look, everyone, this has been wonderful. Any other specific questions you maybe have for Nathan or Chatfield? You see me all the time. You never see them. So anything you want to ask? Now is your time.
We have the countdown, like the millionaire. What's that?
Like the millionaire. Why don't you just go like countdown?
Okay.
That's a lot
Too late.
more energy than I was expecting.
Bye.
Crickets. Yeah, you know what? Then, if that's all I can say is thank you all so much for tuning in to these, live reads, first reads with me. It's been really, really fun getting to talk to so many. Shut the fuck up, Jay. That's a terrible suggestion. I think you should retract that. And we were just going to remember this for Dragon Con, okay? We're going to remember this. But yeah, thanks everyone so much for supporting the channel for the last while and, putting up with us and coming in and chatting. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we are going to go back to drinking now. So everyone have a wonderful evening.
Thanks for tolerating our brain dead ramblers.
Have a good one. Thanks for coming out.
Have a good one, everyone. Geneva,
Cheers.
you can cut us
Cheers.
off whenever.